Hey, this is Meredith's husband. I've got some SEO advice for you, but I'm going to keep it really simple so that you can understand it, so it makes sense, and most importantly, so you can actually use it. July 1st, 2023.
That's what it is today.
No, it's not today. That's in the past, but it's not long in the past.
Oh,
Hopefully,
right.
and hopefully you're listening to this not too long after July 1st, 2023, because Google released their new, or I should say, Google stopped offering their old Google Analytics. You can no longer use the universal Google Analytics. You have to use the new G4 Analytics.
What?
Which is awful. I hate it. Everybody I know hates it. Everybody I work with hates it.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. There's supposedly a bunch of strengths, and it's going to be better for AI, blah, blah, blah.
Fuck AI. I'm so tired of AI.
Don't say that. We're going to do another episode on AI.
I love AI.
Right. Yeah, me too. No, I don't know. I've read the details. It's cookieless tracking. I don't even know what that means. I don't understand most of the details. I just know it's not.
You don't understand it. We're never going to understand.
Oh, I don't understand the benefits of why they do it. I assume there's some probably reasons behind the scenes. I don't know. But the front end of the new Google Analytics is not very user-friendly, especially if you're used to using the older Analytics.
Which most of our listeners are.
Everybody. Well, if you've used Analytics ever, you've probably used the universal Analytics.
Right. And now it's G4?
It's G4. It's the fourth version. Technically, the Universal Analytics, they were on the third version, I guess. But there was never really a big difference between those versions. I couldn't tell you when those happened. But this fourth one is like, wow, it's a lot different.
Different in a good way?
No. No. I mean, the Google Analytics platform now, I think, looks a little more modern.
Okay.
That's one thing. I guess it was not, the original was not very user-friendly either. Google Universal Analytics. It didn't look very pretty. This one looks prettier, but there's like no drill down. There's so many things that are missing, and it still seems buggy to me.
Here's my question. All the people that have been using this and are accustomed to it, will they be able to easily adapt to this?
No. See, I can't even easily adapt.
And is it as of July 1st, it's just already changed? You can't hold on? Is there a way that you can, if you don't update, can you still hold on to it?
No, you cannot.
Is there a way to tell Google that we don't like it?
I think they probably have seen the feedback.
Okay. Is there a place that we can write our feedback that you know of?
I don't.
Specific?
I don't know. I don't think that would matter. I think it's too late.
I can tell you
the bus has already left the station. Yes. But let me ask you this. Yes. Why do you have a website?
I have a website. So if people are looking to get their family or pets or events photographed, they can see my work. They can see your work. Without me needing to be there.
Right. And that's it? And that's it, period? Just so people can see your work?
And so they can contact me if they would like to work with me.
Aha. So people can contact you. So you can get leads. So you can get clients.
Yes.
So you can make money. So you can get conversions. We call those conversions.
Yes, we do.
So when people go to your website and they like your work and they say, hey, Meredith. So I would say that's the reason your website exists. That's the sole reason your website exists.
Yes.
To help you get business, right?
Yes. Oh, do you hear Marcel dreaming? Hold on, listen.
It's our dog dreaming.
Isn't that the sweetest when they dream? That and when they play.
So if you are just starting SEO, and you're just starting with your website, you're very early in the process, and nobody is contacting you. You're not getting any business through your website.
Okay.
You don't really need to worry about setting up conversion tracking it because it's just not happening. Your time would probably be better spent getting people to your website first.
Right.
But if you've ever had a person contact you through your website,
yes,
it's time to start tracking those.
Yes. How?
The problem is that with the new G4 analytics, setting up conversions is a pain in the ass.
Why would they do that?
I do not know. It's really, and it's better now. Now, it has improved significantly in the last couple months before this launch, but we talked about this on another episode, and it took me hours and hours and hours to figure out how to set up conversion tracking. And I kind of know what I'm doing. Like I'm not a genius. Like I'm not a analytics. I'm not a super technical guy, but like I should be able to do this. And this took me so long. Anyway, it's easier now, but it's still more difficult than it used to be. So I'm going to tell you how to do that. However, the process can differ depending on what you use as a CRM. So you use currently 17 Hats. You're switching to Dubsado. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of others that people use.
Oh man, there's so
many. And if your website contact form is tied into that CRM, this process could differ. But I'm going to say what you should do is you should have a confirmation page, a thank you page.
Yes.
After somebody clicks submit, they go to a thank you page, and that thank you page is on your website.
Yes.
It's not on Dubsado or on 17 Hats. So most of these, or actually, I don't know. There's so many of these, I don't know. But a common feature is when people click submit, then they go to another URL. The information goes to Dubsado, but the actual user lands on the confirmation page. Look for that, whatever CRM you're using, look for that feature and then set up a confirmation page.
Okay.
Because that is by far the easiest and most accurate way to measure conversions.
Hey, how?
There's other methods, but they're very difficult and they're not very accurate. So set up a confirmation page.
And will the confirmation page tell you where they came from and tell you all these things?
No. We just want it because the only way for somebody to get to that page is they submit your contact form.
Okay.
So that gives us a really reliable way of seeing how many conversions we get. And then we can see using analytics where those conversions come from.
Okay, I see.
Because if the one reason that our website exists is to get leads and help our business, I would say that without that information, we can't really make good decisions about getting more leads if we don't have no idea where the leads are coming from.
Then we don't know where to invest our energy and focus it.
Exactly. It's precisely correct, Meredith.
Oh, thank you, husband.
Okay, so once you have a confirmation page, you need to go to Google Analytics. You need to set up what they call an event. You need to create an event.
An event?
The new analytics is very event focused. Everything is an event. Like a page view is an event. Somebody scrolls, that's an event. They watch a video, that's an event. They click a button, that's an event. Everything is an event. So we're going to set up a new event.
Okay.
And that event is going to be a page view. And it's going to be the page view or a page view of your confirmation page.
Okay.
Super.
Okay. Because we know we only get there with somebody.
This portion I can do. This part of the setup I can do a blog about.
Right.
I will do a blog about. Plan to.
Okay.
If you want to see a blog, how about this? If you want to see a blog, a little demo about how you do this, raise your hand. Then when you get home or wherever you are, when you have access to the internet, go to marishusband.com, look for the contact button and just let me know and just send me a note. Be like, I'd love to see that.
Yeah. You have to remember it. It's not easy. It's not easy to, if you can just do it right now, do it now.
Or just let me know somehow. If you want to contact me on Instagram or whatever.
Okay.
So once you have set up an event, that's not the end. It used to be in the old analytics. You just go into the admin section, you click a button, you say, here's my conversion page, and it's pretty much done.
Boom.
With the new one, you got to set up an event. Now that's just an event. No, just your confirmation page. So now you need to set up a conversion. You need to go, it's a different place in analytics, in the admin. Yeah. So now you need to go and you need to create a new conversion. And you need to say this conversion is when that event happens.
Okay. So when somebody contacts you and submits a contact form, completes a contact form on your website, that is called making a conversion.
That's a conversion. Yes.
Okay. You have to tell them to set it up. They don't just know that.
Well, you have to tell Google, even in the old system, you had to tell Google, hey, what is your your conversion page. Google doesn't know what your conversion page is, but you just tell them, and that's pretty much it. Now it's a two-step process. You got to create an event and name the event, and then you got to create the conversion, and the conversion happens when that event happens. I don't know why it's a two-step. It's very confusing to me.
There's got to be, they must be tracking something.
I don't know.
Else.
I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't really matter what I think anyway.
True.
So then once you've done that, then you're good.
Okay.
Then you can sit back and relax and wait for the conversions to roll in. Now, I would say if you have never had any conversions, you probably don't need to worry about this yet. But once you start getting conversions, you want to do this right away.
It up, might as well.
It would be, but there are other things that might be better. Might be a better use of your time.
How long does it take to set this up, a conversion and an event?
If you know what you're doing, less than 15 minutes.
If you don't know what you're doing.
Well, it took me hours to figure it out.
Oh, boy. So you're going to have a how-to blog.
I'm going to have a how-to blog,
easy
eventually.
For all the fabulous.
Yes. The first time anybody contacts you on your website, somebody comes from Google and they contact you. If that's never happened, you probably don't need to do this right away. But if that's happened, you want to set up conversion tracking because conversion tracking is not retroactive. So let's say you start getting conversions and you don't set this up for 6 months or 12 months.
Right.
And then at some point, you're going to want to know this.
Right.
So then you go and look and you set it up. It won't track 6 months ago. And a lot of times when you are looking at conversions, you want to see the trends. And a lot of times for a photographer,
trends and stay up to date.
Or a lot of businesses, there's some seasonality. So you're going to want to compare like this winter to last winter or this summer to last summer.
Right.
So you want to get this set up just so it can be collecting data, even if you don't plan to look at it right away.
Okay. It's good just to have it.
Yeah,
And
just
know
have it.
that it's accumulating what it should be rather than just wasting and wilting.
Yeah.
In the
And it's and this is the one thing, like I said, this is the reason your website exists. This is the one thing that you want to keep track of. This is all I'm going to recommend doing with the new Google Analytics. Supposedly, there's a bunch of other stuff you can do.
Oh
but
my gosh! Is there cliff notes to this update?
It's called This Podcast.
Thank you for doing it for us, my husband.
You're welcome.
Oops.
Oh, this podcast is over.
Bye.
Bye.
Can I get this? Hey, thank you so much for listening. We really hope that you find this helpful and useful. And if you do, what you could do for us as a thanks would be to, drumroll please, yes, leave a review. Yes, everybody says it, I know, but it really does make a difference. Take 3 seconds, leave as many stars, say something really nice about what you like about the podcast and maybe why other people would like it. It would mean the world to us, especially my husband. That better? All right, I'm going to try one where I'm not going to be charming.